Now, Parmenides, obviously, given what we've said so far, has some bizarre ideas, right? The things that are most obvious to us are obviously false to Parmenides. And the question is, how does he come up with a theory like this? And I can't explain that, but what I can do is explain how he defends it. This isn't just an assumption that he makes. Unlike the Milesians, Thales, Anaximander, Anaximenes, and Heraclitus, he's not going around observing the world and finding this all out. Quite to the contrary, things do appear to change all the time, right? In fact, the way things appear, it seems that Parmenides is absolutely wrong. But it is the conclusion of a strictly deductive argument made from what he thinks are more basic premises. We've studied arguments, so we know what to expect. And this is what we've gone so far. These are not the only startling conclusions that Parmenides draw, because he also holds that, and sit back in your seats, guys, because this is some weird stuff. There's no coming into existence or ceasing to exist. I guess maybe it's a nice thought, we're all not going to die, but we're not real anyway. But according to Parmenides, there's no coming into existence. According to Parmenides, everything that exists is permanent, so we don't exist. Ungenerated, indestructible, and unchanging. Weird, right? Everything that exists is permanent, so none of the stuff we see is permanent, right? Maybe it's been here for thousands of years if you take some religious doctrine, millions or billions or trillions of years if you follow some scientific theories, but it hasn't been permanent, right? It all got started with the Big Bang, God's creating the universe, whatever. But it's ungenerated, nothing brought it into existence, nothing can destroy it, it's indestructible, and it is unchanging. And Parmenides goes even further than this. He denies that there's such a thing as plurality. There can't be more than one thing. He denies that there are many, maintaining that only one thing exists. Everything exists. Not everything. That only one thing. Everything that we think exists, if it does exist, it's part of this one thing. And what is this one thing that exists? Well, it's not so clear. However, he thought this one thing is. Now you say, is what? No. It is. And that's all you can say about it, because then you've uttered the truth. Now, given what you see, Parmenides is pretty much without a doubt the most difficult and obscure of the pre-Socratics, has a really, really, really weird theory. And there are a lot of different conflicting interpretations of this curious, the curious bits of prose, poetry, and argumentation that are in his surviving fragments. That is, the surviving fragments of the work, The Way of Truth.